everyone, today I did an inspired look by Adele. This look is fairly easy to do. You only need just a few products to accomplish this look. So I'm going to walk you step by step through the tutorial part of it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and that you will try it out. And if you want to see this Adele look, keep watching. Okay, prior to filming, I went ahead and applied a primer to prevent creasing on my lid. For the Adele makeup, she has pretty much a matte colored lid. Nothing too fancy up on the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a skin tone color eyeshadow that's matte. And for me, that's going to be Brule, and that's from MAC. And I'm using a MAC 239 brush to really pack on this color onto my lid area. So just pack this color on. Okay. Now the next thing is adding a little bit of a definition, just very lightly, as you can see on this other eye. She doesn't have a defined crease, but there is a little bit of a shading going on. So I'm doing a combination of two eyeshadows. One is called Wedge from MAC, and the other one is a Make Up Forever eyeshadow. I don't really know the color of it, but it looks like this. It's about 3 shades darker than my skin tone, so I'm mixing both of these together to kind of get this color here, and just applying that into my crease area. And then taking a clean blending brush, you want to just kind of go around it and clean things up. And then I'm going to go back with that Brule and pack a little bit more of that onto my lid, just to make sure that this part is really matte and matches my skin tone perfectly right in here. And I'm also going to bring a little bit of that down into the lower lash line. So that's pretty much it for eyeshadow. Now the next part is the eyeliner. I'm using the Loreal Carbon Black Liner Intense, which looks like this. Mine is rubbing off, I'm sorry, but her line is fairly thick from the inner corner all the way out, and on the outer corner it's more of a swooped shape versus a very angled cat eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building up this line. We're not doing any tight lining because I don't want the black to transfer to my lower lash line. So what we're going to do is start applying this liquid liner from the center of the eye, working my way out. And I'm going to start building the thickness of the line as I go. Okay, so I have the thickness of the line. Now I just need to do that little kind of swoop shape underneath here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing tiny little strokes and kind of flicking my liquid liner tip up. And just working with it a little bit until you get the actual shape. And you can go back and clean up if you make a mistake. Also, another good tip is to use a felt tip eyeliner that's pretty thin, like this one from Loreal, because I can get it right there at the base of my lashes and kind of get the liquid liner into the gaps in between my actual real lashes so that you can't tell that I haven't tight lined. Okay, so now it's time to apply the false eyelashes. Before I do the false eyelash part, I want to go ahead and curl my own lashes. I'm using the Tweezerman eyelash curler. It's the only one that I have because I normally don't do this at all. So just because I want my lashes to kind of be curled up with the false eyelashes, you can go ahead and do that step, or you can skip it. I'm using the Revlon Fantasy Lengths Lashes in Intensifying, and on the actual tray it says 500, so I'm going to be using the actual glue adhesive that came in there, which is the Revlon glue. So I'm going to apply those, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the eye look. And a helpful hint for false eyelashes, once you have your adhesive on, hold them in a U shape like that, so that as the adhesive dries and gets a little bit tacky, it'll hold the shape and it'll be easier to fit your eye. shape. So just keep them like that for about 20 seconds or so, and then when it gets tacky, you'll be able to apply them. Okay, so I have the lashes already on, and as you can see, the glue is still white. It still has to dry a little bit, but what you can do is take your liquid liner, the one that you used in the beginning, and also another helpful hint before I do the eyeliner again, you want to hold your lashes up just so they stay up in that shape there. So you can use the tip of the eyeliner and kind of go over the glue to conceal any of the white glue that still hasn't dried. Or another good tip is to use a liquid liner pen, like this is the one from Revlon, it's the Color Stay one. You can use the tip of that and get right in between the lashes and kind of coat that glue. What we have to do is apply some mascara. I'm using the Smashbox Full Exposure. I want a mascara that kind of has the little fibers just to give me more length, so we could just do a coat of that because her lashes are long but very natural, not very wispy or thick or anything like that. So just natural defined lashes. Alright, so now for the bottom, the lower lash line, what you want to do is you need a white eyeliner pencil. I have the new ones from NYX. It's the Slide On, Glide On, Stay On ones, and this is the waterproof one. Or you can use the original eye pencil that they have that you actually sharpen. It's the wood ones, and these ones are more of a kohl style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the waterproof one first on my waterline. I'm actually going to go and switch to the original white eyeliner pencil from them, and I'm going to go right underneath here because hers comes down here a little bit. I'm going to trace the shape because this has to come out in a swoop, like more of a cat eye on the lower lash line. And just kind of work with that until you get the shape just right. And then another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply white eyeshadow. This is Gesso from MAC, just to kind of make everything just pop a little bit more and make it more noticeable and more of an intense white like I did on this side over here. And if you make any mistakes, you can use these little Q-tips that you can find at the beauty store and kind of go underneath it with some makeup remover just to get that shape, and then go back in with the eyeshadow. And if you hear any noise, I apologize. My husband's taking down all of our wall paintings because we are moving. We're leaving in a few days. Alright, so that's pretty much the look. All I have to do is apply some false eyelashes. No false eyelashes at the bottom. I'm going to apply some mascara, and I'm using the Stila Forever Curl mascara because it has a very small wand and it allows me to get a really defined lower lash line. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the look. Okay, so the look is complete as far as the eyes. Now for the actual lip part of it, she has a very nude lip going on. So I chose to use the Creme Sheen lipstick in Creme de Nude from MAC. It's the only really nice nude shade that matches based on the picture that she has. But one thing I did notice is that she has almost as if it's a white eyeliner around her lips. So what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of that just on the outer parts, just to kind of make everything a little bit clean looking here. And you can just blend it out with your finger. Or if you wanted to, you could use a brush. This is the Secret Camouflage brush from Laura Mercier, and I like it because it has a point and I can get to pretty much any little angle of my face to conceal or anything like that. So this is good to use to blend this out just a little bit. It almost gives a highlighted effect right around the edge of your lips. So now I'm going to apply the Creme de Nude lipstick. And I do have some lip balm on just so that my lips are not dry or chapped. And And I know this looks kind of weird, the white, stark white eyeliner with nude lips and no colors on the lip. You can add a little bit of a gloss. Her lips look more of a kind of, has a sheen, almost it's like it's from the lipstick, not from the actual gloss. But I'm going to apply just a little bit of a gloss that's just shiny. There's no like glitter or shimmer in it. It's just a regular gloss with my finger, just to kind of give me a little bit of a sheen there, so it's not so matte looking. Now for her lips, that's pretty much it. For her cheeks, she doesn't really have any contouring or actual color on there. I'm going to add just a little bit of a color with a dual fiber brush. This is the one from Sigma. I'm using the Baked Matte Satin Blush from Lorac in Velvet Rope, which is, it's kind of a baked sheen color. It says matte, but it really isn't. It's a shimmer. I'm just going to touch my brush just one time in the product and then take a tissue and just blot the rest of the remaining product off, and then just kind of stipple that onto my cheek area just lightly, just to give me just a touch of color. If I was wearing this out, I would probably wear more blush, but that's pretty much it. I did the side ponytail just like she does. Hers has, you know, more waves to it. She's known for wearing her hair on like as a side ponytail. Products that I use for the rest of my face will be listed below, so expand that box. It's the more info box, expand that, and I will write down some of the things that I use. As far as the eyeshadow for Makeup Forever, I don't really know the name of it, but I will list the one that I use, the Wedge from MAC. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and that you will try this look out. It's fairly easy to do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.